All right, so we were talking about yesterday apportionment, okay? What happens, remember, the house is based on population. And we said every 10 years we conduct a census, all right? And after the census is conducted, you get your apportionment number, the number of house seats that your state's going to get based on changes in population, right? And we looked at the projections. We saw yesterday maps showing what happened from after 2000, after 2010, and what's projected to happen again after 2020. And remember, West Virginia, we're probably losing a seat, and that's unfortunate, okay? Once you get your seat allotment, your number, then you have to go through what's called redistricting. That's where you redraw the congressional district lines, okay? You have to redraw the congressional district lines. And it's done by state legislatures. So, for example, in Charleston, our state government will have to look at our allotment number and see where we should be drawing the lines. Now, up here on the board, and if you're listening to this at home, you can't really see it, but you can look at the map of West Virginia and just ignore my terrible West Virginia drawing if you're here. Okay. All right. It's got panhandles. It's good enough. Okay. Currently, our congressional districts are layered, the 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now, if our number goes to 2, what happens to the 3 different layers that we've got there? If we get an apportionment number of 2, what difficult task do we have to now engage in? Figure out how to divide it. How do we split this up? Okay, because we went from having 3 districts, now we have to have 2 districts. And how are we going to draw those lines? All right. And the state legislature will have to figure that out. Okay. Now, when state legislatures draw those lines, they try to draw the lines that will benefit themselves or their political party. And when you try to benefit yourself or you try to hurt somebody else drawing those lines, they call that gerrymandering. They call it gerrymandering. When you draw the lines, the district lines, to help yourself or your party or to hurt another political group or political party. Question. How would it hurt or benefit you where the district line is? All right. She says, great question. How's that going to help or hurt you drawing the district lines? I'm glad you asked that question, Tama, because I've got a little video for you on how that operates. I'll put this back up here in a hot second. Okay. Gerrymandering. Right? Watch this little 2.5-minute video. All right. And I've got to turn this off for a hot second.